Hey guys, Alex here with Inside, and today we have a special edition for you with not one, but two projects at the same time. Oh my God. Why two projects? Because they're from the same developer, they're right next to each other, and they're both in one of my favorite areas in Ras Al Khaimah. For those of you who are new, who are just tuning in, so Ras Al Khaimah, we'll see here on the map, is the northern Emirate. It's about 45 to 60 minutes north of Dubai. And what's special about it, besides having the world's longest zip line, is the fact that this is where the first casino in the UAE from the Win is opening in January of 2027. What this means is the world's attention at this point is on Ras Al Khaimah because it's the poster child for gaming here in the UAE. And already global brands like Nobu, like JW Marriott, like, and local brands like Emirate and Aldar have already thrown their hat in the ring and have launched fantastic projects here that we covered earlier. And now the Durar Group is launching two projects next to each other. Who are they? Well, you might be familiar with some of their buildings here in Dubai. For one, they built J1 in Business Bay, which is architecturally unique, hate it or love it, but I think it takes quite a vision to create something like that. And they've also created Elisab, Jasmine Lane townhouses community in Jumeirah Golf Estates in Dubai. So what this means is they have experience building architecturally unique concepts. And they've also worked with designers to bring that and infuse that into their projects. Let's take a look where they're located. So Ras Al Khaimah is essentially three areas: Al Marjan, Al Hamra, and Mina Al Arab. All three are freehold projects, meaning you can own land here as a foreigner. And that also, all three of these areas have active projects going on from Ellington, from Durar Properties, from Al Hamra, and a number of others that we've covered in prior videos. So the focus today is on Al Marjan Island. The casino from the Win, which will be twice as big as their casino in Las Vegas. It's a $4 billion project, and there's a mandate from the ruling family of Ras Al Khaimah that pretty much all construction has to complete by the time the casino launches in 2027. So both of these projects are handing over end of 2026 with a 50-50 payment plan, and let's see what separates them. Locationally, not much. They're actually next door neighbors. So they're both located here on this part of the island with only a few minutes drive to the casino. And let's look at them in more detail. So the first project is by Missoni. So it's a branded residence, you already know this. And similarly how recently there was a launch from Nikki Beach and Ras Al Bay, where one was more of a well-known brand and the other kind of off-brand. It's, let's say, slightly less expensive cousin, but still of a high quality. This is no difference. So Missoni is the brand poster child, and then the other project, MASA Residence, is also beautiful, but a little bit different and comes at a slightly lower price point. So for Missoni, for those of you who are already familiar with the brand, understand that they will be infusing everything around the interior design of the building into this project. The building is even shaped like an M for Missoni, and it's also important to note that there is no beach access here in these particular projects because, like in the Palm Jumeirah on the Crescent, this is a slightly different concept, although beaches are available next door at any hotel. So here we have 16 floors, 232 residences. On the 14th floor we have a beautiful let's say L-shaped swimming pool, infinity pool looking over the water. On the floor below, on the 13th floor, has beautiful amenities like the sauna as well as a fitness center, so pretty standard. The differentiator here is that all apartments will have views of the water, and that Missoni branding will be infused throughout the entire project. You can see that from the elegant lines, from the stripes and the different color tones already, that this is has Missoni all over it. Also worth noting that all of these apartments face the sunset side, so you'll be able to enjoy a beautiful sunset no matter which unit you're in. And there are studios up to 4 bedrooms and some penthouses, some villas available in the project. Let's take a look through the photos just so you have a better sense of how Missoni is going to be putting their energy into this particular accomplishment. Yeah, so beautiful sunset. And I think now it's time for us to take a look at what the pricing characteristics are for the project and discuss whom it might be for. In terms of studios, they start at 1.3 million dirham, 1 bedrooms 1.9, and 2 bedrooms 2.6. They're also quite big, so the 1 bedrooms are 850 square feet, 2 bedrooms are almost 1400 square feet. So these are typically larger sizes than we see in Dubai. And what that means is the price per square foot is around 2200 dirham per square foot. This is quite a bit lower than recent launches from Nobu and JW Marriott, which have been at around 3500. And this is partially because this is not a luxury hotel, it's all residences. And this is also a benefit that you're actually able to have a lot of flexibility with how you use these units. There are no restrictions around renting out short term. You can rent out daily, monthly, annually. You can live here as long as you want yourself without any restrictions. These prices are of course going to increase, and by the time the casino launches, let's say the expectation on the market is that they will be around 6,000 dirham per square foot plus. So there's a lot of room for appreciation, and this is what makes Ras Al Khaimah and these projects so attractive for investors. Who this is for, whether you're a fan of Missoni, you like their style, you like their branding, and you want to live here, of course, that could be a beautiful choice for you. Enjoy the sunset every day. Similarly, if you want to rent out, either scenario for short, medium, or long term, also a great option, as well as for resale. The payment plan of 50/50 makes this a great option, and the relatively lower pricing compared to the area also makes this a good opportunity just for a straight investment. How long to hold this project? By the way, I often get this question from clients. My response is, if you want to resell, I would say doing so either prior to the casino launching, so in a couple years, or holding it for 3 to 5 years, where for a few more years after the casino launches, and seeing how the market formulates and seeing when a good opportunity would be. So it's a medium to medium long holding period. Let's take a look at the other project now. So we have MASA Residence, also from Durar Group. And the focus here is slightly different, so the prices are a bit less, and the differentiator is the architecture. So where in the prior project the focus was on Missoni and Missoni branding, here they have a architect, Philippe Starck, who is a French designer, and you can see that architecturally this building is a bit different. It's has interesting angles. It has these little oases with palms going through different aspects of cutout roofs, and architecturally this presents a slightly different angle to Missoni. Of course, there will also be a similar assortment of amenities, pools, fitness center, sauna, etc. Now, where the differentiator, as I mentioned, is the aesthetic of the architecture. So let's take a look at the pricing and to see how it compares. Studios here start at just under 800,000 dirham. 1 bedrooms are 1.5 and 2 bedrooms 3 million. Once again, this is even 2,000 or even a little bit less dirham per square foot, and it's a similar low-rise concept, but a bit more, I would say, sophisticated architectural design. And same as the other project, this could be good for rental, this could be good for living, and as well as for resale, given a similar payment plan. So let's summarize. 2 projects launching at the same time from Durar Group. One is Missoni branded, one is designed by a famous architect, and the pricing differential is about 20% higher for Missoni, as can be expected for branded residences, which do tend to resell for higher and hold a higher value over time, especially here in Dubai, where branded residences have become huge in the recent years, like Bugatti, as well as Armani, etc., all have residences here, or branded residences, and this is no exception. So if you're a fan of either one of these projects, you can also check out our YouTube channel. There's a wide assortment of projects right now in Ras Al Khaimah, and so it just will come down to the unique payment plan, how you feel about the location and the proximity to the casino, and which one frankly just resonates for you the most. So in this case, also very good options adding to the mix in the local project assortment. And so if you are a fan of either one of them, please reach out to me directly. You can use the link below and say it's for Alex. I'll get in touch with you personally, and we'll work together to create a unique strategy for you, whether it's for living or for investment. You can subscribe. Please leave your comments below. It's always actually really important for us to hear your feedback. I appreciate your time. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Alex. I'll see you next time.